Hey everyone, this is your girl Mashika coming at y'all. Let me tell y'all, it is like 4 o'clock in the freaking morning. Let me tell y'all, people, I cannot sleep. You know what? I am a troubled soul. I have a troubled soul. Let me tell you. Y'all, I just have to put it out there. I do not know what is going on, but I want to tell you something. Ever since the death of my spouse, I honestly feel like there's a fucking monkey on my back. Dead true story, okay? By me saying monkey, I mean like somebody has been really tormenting me, torturing me, or really wishing the worst for me, okay? Because I've been experiencing so many things even before the death of my spouse, but ever since I moved from my apartment that he and I lived in and moved home, and I moved home for a reason, to better our lives, but unfortunately that took a turn for the worse. Not my fault. I won't even go into that. But whomever it is, they know the reason why my life took a turn for the worse, and as to why I ended up in the shelter and whatnot. And yes, I am going to air my personal business out on fucking YouTube. I'm not the only one that has done it, but I'm doing it for a reason, and my reasons are really good intentions, okay? Because you know something, I'm a single black widowed woman, and I have to keep on saying this. I am a widow, and I would like people to take that into consideration. Why am I a widow? I have no idea. But the truth will come to light. The truth will come to light. And I hope when it does, it is realized that I wasn't the reason why it came to, the reason behind me being a widow. Because I really don't know what is going on. And the death of my spouse is just like so troubling for me. Like, this is not me making this video, y'all, is not because of any, what you say, guilt or what you call it, when I said monkey on my back, like, I don't know, like I'm trying to say like hiding anything or guilty of anything. No, I'm making this video because let me tell you something. I feel like, one, I've been abandoned by my family. I have no associates. I've been living on my own for the past 7 years now. Okay, 7.5 years. I am a people person. I get along with everybody. I don't take nobody fuckery or bullshit. Okay? You do something to me, I know how, if I'm in a situation where this is not work because I don't have a job anymore, so I don't need to take your bullshit because I need to get along with you because we got to work together. No, I don't have to do that because I don't work anywhere right now to take anybody's bullshit mentally, verbally, just to keep the peace at work. No, I don't have to do that. Okay. So this is the issue. Like, I just don't understand, like, what is going on. How can you have associates, I mean family members, and nobody contacts you, like, on the phone or ever comes to see you? When I had a vehicle, I mean, the majority of my family live in Brooklyn, but like as we got older and everybody got married, they kind of scattered out. These are me, like my cousins, and everybody moved on for better in their life, doing better, doing good. But I was always the one going to Brooklyn to go check my grandmother before she passed, and I hardly, saw like my cousins and whatnot. And but that's my grandmother, so I had to go and check her. And so, like, to be with the family and hang out and chill with them, I really did that because I was always at work or doing doubles or just tired. You know what I mean? So I had a lot going on at the time. I didn't even have time to enjoy my own life. But now I got like no time in the world, and hardly anybody wants to invite me anywhere. And I feel like people treat me like an outcast. Now I understand, I don't drive anymore. I don't have a truck nor a car anymore. I don't have a job anymore, so I have no money anymore. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say I wasn't a good dresser. I was, but my mind wasn't focused on materialistic things at the time. Only materialistic thing I ever owned was a truck and a car, and that I purchased those for what you call it, credit reasons, to build my credit. I was working so hard, y'all, trying to save my money for a freaking house to live in, a deposit, down payment on a house, to see what I can bring to the plate aside from my husband. You know what I mean? And my husband didn't even know what I was working so hard for, like busting my ass, you know what I mean? And saving every penny. But you know, it's like I don't know, it's just troubling. The purpose of me making this video right now about me, the violation part and the no privacy part, y'all, ever since I've been living in this apartment, I honestly felt like people have been coming in and out of my apartment. I feel like I've been watched. I feel like my phone is being tapped. I swear to you, I kid you not, I'm not making this video to scare nobody off or whatever, but I swear to you, I have no idea what is going on here. But I want to make it known that prior to the death of my spouse, I had not seen that man for 3.5 to 4 months. Only spoken to him on the phone every day, every night. And he was always telling me, oh, I'm making money. I'm trying to, because I don't want to come and move into the apartment with you guys. And I don't want us to be having any problems, like married people do, because there's no income. And so I had no backbone, so it was really difficult for me to get on my feet, get back to work as a nursing assistant. Up until I got a knock at my door, and Channel 7 News is at my door telling me about my spouse. You know what I mean? And all that. So I don't know what's going on. I have to, on foot, running around back and forth. Just think about something that's crazy. How a person take themselves to the hospital because they got shot multiple times, died on the operation table. Channel 7 News come to my house. I have to go to the precinct first to find out what's going on, then go to the hospital where my husband died at. And they tell me that the body is moved. Get to the hospital by 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. The body is moved to Jacoby Hospital. Why would you move the body to Jacoby Hospital? I'm just questioning. I don't know the procedures, but that's just crazy. I look in the emergency room on the board. I see his name there. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people in this world that got the same name, Dave Johnson. But I see the name there, and I said, no, I'm not leaving. I want to speak to the head nurse in charge of the emergency room. I want to speak to the head nurse or the head whoever in charge. You know what I mean, of whatever is going on. So I go all the way downstairs in the basement where the morgue is because I'm supposed to view the body. Get there, she tell me the body's not there. It's been moved to Jacoby Hospital, which I knew she was lying. So I had to leave and go get up early in the morning and go all the way to freaking Jacoby Hospital, y'all. No money in my pocket or nothing hardly. My grandmother comes from work to pick me up and drive me to the precinct. Left me at the precinct after I found out such devastating news. I live far away from where I used to live, When I say far, I have no money, y'all. Far, far, far away. If it wasn't for one of my ex-co-workers, a friend of mine that I called to begging her to pick me up, take me to the hospital so I can go and view the body to make sure it's the right person. Okay? How do you get to the morgue, which is the Jacoby Hospital? In the hospital, nobody could tell me nothing. A day after the person has died, not even, it's about 24 hours now. What dead body sweats? What dead body cries? I don't get it. Something is fishy. Nobody can tell me that I didn't see my husband's tongue move. Okay? Nobody can tell me that while my husband was laying there and I'm looking at him through this box, that I did not see his mouth move and say, I love you. It ain't the mind playing tricks on me. I ain't that fucking crazy. I'm a nursing assistant. I know how to wrap the dead. I know what a dead body looks like. I have cleaned them, bathed them, prepared them. I know what I'm talking about. Okay? I have prepared them for the family's viewing. My husband was being groomed I saw the hair particles from the shavings, okay, of his goatee, his mustache. He had a little mustache going. It was being prepared. Something is going on. I don't know what it is. I don't care what nobody say. And I don't care who wants to believe me or not. But I can honestly say, I feel like my husband's death was a setup or whatever, and it's a cover-up. Okay? Something is going on. And I believe that my husband was left there to die. I don't care what nobody say. And the purpose of me making this video, I already said about the abandonment, the violation from his family. They treated me like I didn't belong. I've been with this man since 1994, okay, up until his death of 2005. And the only separation that he and I had ever had was during the year of his incarceration and the year of me being in the shelter. So during his incarceration, I was in the shelter for the whole time. Something is going on. And it better be nobody trying to plant no bullshit up on me. Because I remember when I'm the one who have to release my husband's body from the morgue, okay, to go and view his body. For him to have a proper burial. None of his family even came there to even view his body. The mother, the brothers, the auntie, nobody. They knew that my husband was dead and my husband had been shot. Nobody went to my grandmother's house to even notify my grandmother to even look for me so I can find out what is going on. Something funny is going on here. And what hurts me is that I'm left in the dust. And I have my son, which is this man's child. My daughter is his child too because he raised her too. But he has a son that he and I have together that is a piece of him. And nobody acknowledges my child, but have the audacity to jump in my face at a funeral and tell me that I am to blame. I'm the one who killed my spouse. I have no idea as to what is even going on because I ain't seen the man for 3.5 to 4 months, but I'm to blame. That family I have never trusted, but I didn't care because I wasn't married to them. But something is going on. And watch, the truth is going to freaking come out. The truth is going to come out. I have no privacy. This is the privacy part where I live. I feel like people are just watching me, and every time I turn around, something is going on. Okay? One, I found, okay, a burnt butter knife. Who I asked my children, this was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, y'all playing with the stove? When I'm not looking, no, mommy, no. So then, one day I was cleaning out my stove. I lift up the top part of the stove, you know, where the 4 eyes are, and I found a fucking syringe in there. A syringe. I don't do dope. I don't smoke coke. I do not smoke weed. Okay? I only drink on occasions. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm none of the above. Okay? Now, where the fuck is this coming from? Okay? Somebody has been coming in and out of my apartment. And if this is going on, that means that somebody around here knows what is going on. How can you live somewhere and see people going in and out of people's apartment and not say nothing? One, I'm a single woman. That's my security. I have 3 children living with me. I am a widow. I do not have a man. No man lives in my house. And this is another reason why I'm not even in a relationship, y'all. I don't even want a dude. I don't even want a man. You know why? Because that is not going to be a reason right now as to what's going on for somebody to either put blame on a person or put me in a situation where to say I'm the cause of whatever happens to me. I've been realizing that since you know, I'm not putting myself in a predicament for like being in a relationship. No man can't put his hands on me physically, you know, or even put me in a situation where, oh, I'm messing with somebody, man, or, you know, something like that. It ain't gonna go down. So whatever bullshit comes my way, it's gonna be obvious. You know what I mean? That this chick been set up or something is going on. You know what I mean? The reason that I made this video, I had a little knife in here. Where is it? This knife set is a new knife set. I still have a couple of pieces to my old knife set. I bought this one because the other one was dull. Like when I'm cutting my meats, I need to cut my meats. Like, you know, you buy beef stew, cube beef, and it's like humongous, and you need to cut it smaller bite sizes. So, you know, this is my kitchen utensils. But I was cutting a freaking hero hoagie, like a, what they call it, sloppy joe hero in half. And I'm like, where's that little knife? Even though I wasn't using it, but like, where? So I asked the kids, when I notice something, I notice it. You know, what's sad is that if it's missing for days, but I don't care what nobody says. Somebody has been coming in and out of my apartment. How did the incident happen with the knife? How did the incident happen with the syringe? How did the incident happen with my fucking Nikon Coolpix camera being missing? I am not slow. I am not a sick head, as West Indians like to say, nor am I mentally disturbed, okay? I'm tired of being misconstrued, mixed up with my sister who is in a psychiatric facility. We are not the same complexion. She is dark skinned. She does not look like me. We do not even resemble, well, we resemble some way, somehow, you know, amongst her dark skin and my light skin, we do have the same mother. But she doesn't look like me. It is not hard to tell. I have her daughter. I have custody of her daughter since a newborn from the hospital. My husband and I got my niece, and afterwards my husband was murdered, and I've been taking care of this baby all on my own. I don't understand what is going on here. Am I afraid? Yeah, I'm afraid because you know something? That's why I don't put food in my refrigerator, because you never know what people do. I do not leave liquids in my refrigerator because you don't know what people will do. You got devious people that just fucking stupid. You know what I mean? What? Why would anybody want to hurt me? Would you want my insurance money? Come on now. The only beneficiaries of that is my children. So whoever get my children, you're going to get my money. You're out your rabbit ass fucking mind. No. Let me tell you something. I'm sorry that if anybody would think that I'm exploiting my personal business on YouTube, I'm not. When people are crying out for help, a lot of people should really listen. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot going on that a lot of people just can't explain. And the next thing you know, you find out that something happened to that person and nobody knows why, because the person kept silent. Well, me, I'm not keeping silent, because God forbid something happens to me. I just hope that there's somebody out there that's paying attention and remembers me and says, oh yeah, I remember that girl or that lady on YouTube, and she made a video and she was saying these things, she's experiencing these things, you know. A lot of bullshit, you know. You got people that would try to put voodoo on you, that, not even to say that they don't like you, but they themselves are corrupted in their mind, in their body, in their heart, and in their soul, and they just don't like you, and they don't want to see you progress because you see them for who they are. Well, I think that's why I'm experiencing what I'm experiencing, because I'm going to say it again, I'm not a problem person. I don't stick my nose where it don't belong, but I'm definitely not going to allow a person to belittle me or to make me look like I'm a bad person. No, it ain't going down. It's not going down. Not if I could verbally help it. And if I know who you are, you're lucky that I don't, because I would have called you out. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to say this. If I ever catch anybody in my apartment, they're going to catch it. I'm going to be holy hell out of them. And I know I'm a woman and I'm saying this, and ain't nothing wrong with me, y'all. But this is my private space. This is my private space. I have written notes on my door Just because I leave my home, I'm afraid to leave. If you're in my, leaving those, number one, whomever it is that is coming in and out of my apartment, you don't live here, nor do you pay rent here, okay? If I ever catch you, it's on. You know what I mean? And trust me, y'all, I don't mean to sound deranged, but something is going on. And I just hope that it's not my kids playing games, because they too have been experiencing certain things, y'all. I'm telling you the truth, where they act like they got split in multiple personalities. And to live amongst people like that is very scary. I'm telling you the truth, because I see everything happening before me. My combs be missing. This is even at work. I was working that same Spanish salon I'm telling y'all about. My combs is missing. And when I come in, they tell me, oh, they didn't take it. I know it's just a little simple comb, but it's not just a simple comb. When people do things, you have to really watch your surroundings. That's how people get fucked up, okay? You think that people are cool with you or so friendly. I don't trust nobody, because I have seen it all from growing up in my young years, how people play mind games with people. So I don't trust no damn body. Look at me. Nobody. Okay? Nobody. You could be my flesh and blood. Nobody. Nobody. I'm not laughing in your face. I'm not cool being your friend. You see, that's what scares people now, because I've always been the kind of person to stick to myself. Even if I had associates, I don't tell people bad things and think that you're still supposed to be my friend. And no, I don't do that. I ain't gonna laugh in your face and do this. No, you do so. I watch you like a hawk. I watch your ass like a fucking hawk. And I see how you do stuff to other people, then I know you would do it to me. So I know how to deal with you. But what I feel is that even down to my associates, and I hope they're watching this too. So if they watch my video, they know that I know, and they know that I'm not fucking stupid nor slow. Those who are nurses, or even in the medical field, so they think that they're trying to deprive me of my occupation and trying to make me look like I'm a fucking deranged lunatic. It ain't stupid, because Sister Love ain't a deranged fucking lunatic. You heard? Okay? Nothing mentally disturbed. The only mental thing going on here is called stress, depression. Not a deep depression where I want to harm myself nor my children. You heard? So don't get it twisted. It's stress from the everyday bullshit that I am going through. The everyday antagonization, okay, that I'm experiencing. The everyday stress of me watching my kids go through multiple personalities. And it's so funny that if you know your family and you know your friends, you see the personalities before you. This is true story. A real spiritual person could tell you who it is that's before a person. The image, not the image, the personality when you see it. You know, like a psychic. True story. And sometimes I feel like I have them qualities. And I'm really telling you the truth. And I don't give a damn who, when I say I'm crazy, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. But the day that y'all ever experience it, you will know what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna remember me, and you're gonna remember my name. Not by Miss Sheikah, because my name is Kenya, and it's Kenya Parker Johnson, and I'm telling you the truth. Okay? I'm telling you the truth. Remember that I said that. Spirits move through people, good or bad. The body is the host, okay? And it needs a host to speak through. I am not a Christian, nor am I a Baptist. I am not Muslim, I am not Buddhist. I am not any other thing that you want to think of. I'm just a believer, put it like that. I don't know what I want to be. I just want to say this, y'all. I don't know what is going on, but there's something going on. Okay? I cannot explain it. I cannot get no sleep at all. And I honestly feel like somebody's watching me, somebody's trying to set me up, somebody's trying to do all kind of shit to me, but I wish that they would leave me alone and let me live my life peacefully and happily. You know, I have only one life to live, and I really need to live my life with my family, with my children, peacefully, and enjoy my life with them before they get big and grown and want to move on and have a life of their own. You know what I'm saying? This is really important to me. And I feel like I've been deprived of everything that's important to me. That makes me a woman, that makes me whole, that makes me happy, that makes me complete. You know what I'm saying? And you got jealous people out there that do not want to see a person happy. For what reason? I have no idea. I don't know. Did I have something that you needed? Did I take something away from you? I doubt that very much. My husband was mine since 1994. Up until 2005, his life was taken. The only separation that he and I ever had was due to him being incarcerated for a whole year. And during his incarceration, I was in a shelter for a whole year. And my husband came home during my shelter, during the time that I was in the shelter, and moved my children and I into our new apartment. Okay? So he never really had the opportunity to even live here. Okay? I moved in my apartment in October of 2004. He was murdered in August of 2005. So we got October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Okay? Wait. June, what am I doing? October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yes. I only lived in my apartment for 10 months. 10 months. Bloody months. Got my niece in February of 2005 when she was born, my husband and myself. He was searching for a place to live. Looking for jobs, so he says, to come and live with us. He would spend a night here, because he was on parole, y'all, in Westchester. Westchester County is New York, Westchester, New York, but it's considered upstate. It's another county. New York State is totally different laws, different system. The laws are the same, but it's a whole total different legal system. You know what I mean? Different county, different mayor, different. You know what I mean? So for him to move here to where I was, which is really far away, is a lot for him. You know what I mean? And I could understand and I could relate to what he was going through, but he wanted to make sure he had a job. He wanted to keep the peace with his family, with me. He didn't want to have me struggling, I guess. This is what we spoke upon. So I just don't know. I just know that there is something going on. Okay, that's the only reason why my spouse and I was separated. Not separated from a relationship, due to incarceration. That's it. We saw each other every other day, or if not him, spending the night here. We spoke every single day on the phone, up until 3.5 to 4 months of his death, because he was going in and out of town. Something is going on, but you know what? The truth is going to come to light, because I'm only one person, and I really don't know what it is. And I just wish that it would hurry up, because it's really bothering me. And I hope that somebody's watching this. I just can't wait till the bottom of this comes, so I can have the relief from the burden on my shoulders, of stress. You know what I mean? And so I could really confront the persons or people who really put me through all of this. And they think they shit don't stink. But I assure you, they will find out. So I'm going to end this story. And y'all have a wonderful and blessed one, And if anybody could relate to my experiences and what I'm going through, hey, y'all just leave a comment down below. We could get it on and popping. have our, you know, female to female, even male to female, you know, chatting conversations going on, because this is the real world, this is reality, and we all experience certain issues in our life, you know what I'm saying? Just unfortunately, this is just so happen to be what I'm going through, and it's sad, you know, but if any of y'all can relate, I'm open up for discussion, you know what I mean? Because I don't really have any much friends, I don't have any at all, so good morning. It's like 5 in the morning. Peace.